Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Helldivers 2 video. Today we have a few things to go over after the whole PSN debacle. The storm has slowly calmed down, but we're still sort of getting there. It's baby steps, ladies and gentlemen, baby steps. The reviews have gone back up, which is great. I know there were some people asking us not to do positive reviews just yet until it is like fully changed in the TOS and stuff like that. But as quickly as the reviews went down, they went back up. I think it was very hard to sort of convince people not, or to delay their positive reviews, but it is just nice to see that the reviews have gone back up. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm seeing some more positivity in the gaming space on Helldivers 2, which is great. The most recent news we'll go over is the fact that the CEO put out to all the Helldivers out there with a negative sentiment around account linking, and concern from the team came up about, is it tone deaf to release a new paid warbond this soon? And therefore we are putting it into a real vote in true democratic fashion. So please guide us, would you rather have the new warbond polar Patriots? And it was put to a vote, either release tomorrow or delay the release. However, after putting my vote in, which was released tomorrow, you can see that it's 73.9% saying release tomorrow, 26.1% saying delay release. So it looks like the new warbond will be going forward. This one does look interesting. I haven't actually made a video on this new warbond yet, but like what's in it seems really interesting. I like the theme of it. So far, I think the only one I sort of heavily disliked was the first one with the electricity weapons and pulse weapons and stuff like that. I really didn't like that one, but the explosives one and this one look really cool, so keen to get my hands on one of those. The other thing is we also got a pretty big patch as well as a bit of a hot fix afterwards to fix some crashing, which I think I did experience. If I'm honest, I did crash once or twice after that patch was released. This one was just another balancing patch, mostly for the eruptor. It increased explosion damage by 40 and removed shrapnel from the explosion. This is to avoid cases in which players would randomly one-shot themselves or their teammates in a huge radius around the explosion. Enemies also got a bit of a buff, increased shrieker sight and hearing range slightly, and increased gunship hearing range slightly, and then a bunch of fixes. So this is very good. The main thing that people are hyped about this patch for is the damage over time damage fix, which is the fact that we can now use flamethrowers and all these other damage over time weapons without issue. So previously only the host was apparently getting the damage over time damage. Now everyone is getting the damage, no matter if you're the host or not. So we're moving in the right direction with Helldivers 2. We're getting a lot of fixes, we're getting a lot of positivity back in the community, and hopefully that means some brand new content will come out soon, because I know that the focus has been heavily on fixing the game because of the, you know, grand success that the game has had over its course of the launch and the months following. So I'm keen to see more stuff get fixed so we can start moving towards the bigger content patches and, you know, new weapons, new enemy types, or like maybe even a new faction. Who knows, maybe the Illuminate, like I keep saying. As for the most recent major order, which is the super colony has caused sudden outbreaks on multiple planets, they must be contained immediately. Now, we are to liberate Heath, Angel's Venture, Veld, and Akamar 4. As you can see, we've already taken Heath and Angel's Venture. We're still taking Veld. That is currently set at 5%. And Akamar 4 is all the way over here in a completely different sector with barely 1% left on it. We've got 1 day and 11 hours as of recording this video to complete this major order. It's going to be tight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we'll get this one in time. I feel like we'll get Veld in time, but it's whether we can get Akamar 4 in time as well. Especially because other planets are still getting attacked. Fenrir 3 here is still getting attacked. We've got about 13 hours still to defend this, and it's looking like we're going to lose it again, so we're going to have to liberate that one as well. If we look at the grander map, the Terminid front is huge right now, as well as the Automaton front, but the Automatons haven't been really moving about. They've sort of stayed in place for the most part. Currently, the only planet that's sort of being attacked is Lazarth. That's got 13 hours left on it. So, yeah, all in all, the war's going decent. I think we've had a few things just sort of come at us that have taken us by surprise, and we've dealt with the issues fairly well. And then, obviously, we took an outside game hit with the PSN account linking, which obviously delayed Helldivers being active in the game, whether by choice or not by choice. So I'm keen to see everyone get back involved, especially over the weekend when we obviously have a major influx of players. We'll see how we do in the war over the weekend, see if we can get this major order done. And yeah, very keen to see what happens next for Helldivers 2. Now, moving on to something a bit more personal. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now in the YouTube Partner Program. Well, hey! Now, what does this mean? Step 1 of this means that I can actually get members. I have super chats and super thanks and all that. I have access to that, as well as a store, which I will take time if I want to do that. I would still need to design things if people want to buy merch or whatever. That will come much later, like months to come. However, the most immediate ones are the super thanks, super chats, and the members. Now, if you would like to be a member, I have a neat little join button now, and I have 3 tiers of members. I have Vibes Level 1, Vibes Level 2, and Vibes Level 3. I'm still workshopping the name, but for now we're sticking with the vibes, because I like to vibe here on YouTube. I like to vibe with the community. Very chill, laid back YouTuber. So, there's different benefits you get for each tier. Level 1 is $3 Australian, Level 2 is $6 Australian, and Level 3 is $10 Australian. You get access to different things. I've made an effort to sort of make it fair. If you feel like supporting me, I'd be greatly appreciated if you would, even just drop $3. Well, Australian, it would be less in US. I would majorly appreciate the support, because obviously I love doing YouTube, I love interacting with you lot. So if you feel like supporting me, you absolutely do not have to. But if you do feel like supporting me, even with this lowest tier, feel free to join. Hit that join button, become a member. I will be doing members only live streams, members only videos eventually. The live streams will be the more immediate thing. I'm thinking we stream some Helldivers 2, and depending on what tier you get, maybe you can even join in and hop in the games with me in Helldivers 2. That would be a lot of fun. I'm just finding new ways to interact with you guys, and hopefully this is one of the ways. Obviously I'll do, non-members live streams eventually, as well as interacting with you guys, even if you're not a member, because why should that be behind a paywall? But it will be more regular if you are a member. So if that takes your fancy, become a member today. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Helldivers 2 content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!